Your goal is to generate $1,000 a month using MSTY, and you were wondering how to go about that. So in this video today, I'm going to show you exactly how much to a cent you should invest to be able to generate $1,000 a month and more. And the main reason why I make this video is because I have received a couple questions exactly about this. How much should I invest to generate this much? So in this video, I'm going to show you the simple way and the process to do this easily. The first thing we're going to look is yieldmax MSTR option income strategy ETF, MSTY. In this case, this is an ETF, this individual who made a comment wanted to invest in. We look at the price of today, and this will determine how much we going to have to invest in, how many shares we're going to get with our money that we have. The other thing you can look is price history movement. We know 52-week range is between 17.10 to 46.50. So when you look at the price of today, 21.66, you might say this price is a little bit higher than the price I would want to invest at. So you might have to wait maybe to at 18, 19 if it comes to that. But remember, it was at 56. So there is a chance from 21, it might go back to, let's say, $30, or it might go down to 17. But in our math today, we're going to use the price of today, 21.66. The second thing we're going to look is distribution history. We know right now distribution rate is 145.20. So when we come to distribution details, we can see that MSTY has been paying distributions from April 8th, 2024 to now. The last distribution paid was May 9th, 2025. So it has been more than a year since the first time they paid distribution. But when we look at the amount they've been paying, we can see it's not consistent. And this may make it very hard for someone to know exactly how much they should invest to generate a certain amount of income. Next, I'm going to show you a very easy way to do that. If you're with me so far and you like this type of content, please smash the like button. And if you want to know how to make weekly or monthly income using these high yield ETFs, or if you don't want to miss any important updates with these ETFs, consider subscribing and hit the notification buttons, and please share. Thank you. Coming to this spreadsheet, I put all the distributions since the first time to the last one, and I averaged them at $2.64. Since inception, MSTY has paid $36.90. That's a lot of distributions for just 1 year. This is more than the starting price. When it came out, it was around $20. So if you invested from beginning, you have more than double your money. Now we know what fund we're going to buy, which is MSTY. We know the price of today, 21.66. Our portfolio, we want to put 100% of that amount allocated to just this ETF. And average distribution we know is $2.64. Using price of today, our yield is going to be 146%. And this yield is pretty much the same yield that was indicated on Yieldmax website. Now, the last distribution they paid was only $2.37, and that's annual yield of 131%. We can really do our math using last distribution for a very simple reason. If we look at our distribution history, we can see there's one time they paid $1.34. If you calculated your income base of $2.37, that means next month you're getting half of that amount. Or if they paid $4.13, that means you're getting double that amount, which will be good. But we don't want to get less than what we anticipated. So in that case, we're going to use average, because average is a very sweet spot. You're not aiming very high and you're not aiming very low. Here I have income projection for 2025, because this is a 2025 year that this investor wants to invest their money. So how much should you invest to make sure you're receiving exactly $1,000? You're going to invest $8,000 to 50. That will give you 281 shares of MSTY. Monthly income will be 1,006. Annual income of 12,066. So that's a pretty good, but that's not going to pay your bills. You can pay some of your bills. It can help you with some groceries, but it's not going to be the amount that you'll be able to retire. But that was not the question from this investor. He just wanted to know how much should you put today in MSTY to generate $1,000. So this answers your question. You only put $8,000. We just use an average of $2.64, and this is how much we're going to get. But let's say you want to get more, then you just add that amount. You put $10,000, you're going to get 462 shares, and that's going to give you 1,219 or 14,000 annually. If you add more, 25,000, that's going to give you 1,154 shares or 3,047 a month or 36,566 per year. Now, if you put $50,000, you're going to get 60,094, 73,000 annual income. If you live in certain areas, you can literally just live with this amount, but for some people won't be able to retire with this. But let's say, for example, you have other type of incomes, and this is just another added on to your income that you already receive, then it's pretty much enough amount of money you can just retire with. If you add $25,000, you're going to get 3,463 shares, and that's 9,141 per month or 109,695 per year. This is a lot of income for most people, because even if you pay tax, let's say your tax rate is 35%, you still have 65,000 left from this income. But let's say you want even more, you add another $25,000. That's going to give you 146 or 12,183 per month. So let's say your income tax is 40%. With this amount, even after paying 40% tax, you are left with 100,000. For 90% of people, that's more than enough to retire. But if you want more, you just keep adding and you're going to get even more. So guys, I just want to make this video to answer this subscriber question who asked how much should I invest to generate $1,000 a month in MSTY. If you like this type of content, again, please smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you can always receive this guidance. That's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye bye.